If Chinese Coast Guard water cannons killed a Filipino sailor, would that cross a red line? And then can you also give us a sense of what are the actions that would trigger a request from Manila to Washington to invoke the U.S.-Philippines Mutual Defense Treaty? Thank you.
What would happen if there was an incident that ended up killing a Filipino serviceman, be they a Coast Guard or in the military and part of the Navy? Well, that would be that would certainly increase the level of response, and if by a willful act on a Filipino, not only serviceman, but even a Filipino citizen, if a Filipino citizen is killed by a willful act, that is, I think, very, very close to what we define as an act of war, and therefore we will respond accordingly. And our treaty partners, I believe, also hold that same standard for when the actions, with the joint action, will be undertaken in support of any such incident in the Philippines. We already have suffered injury, but thank God we have not yet gotten to the point where any of our participants, civilian or otherwise, have been killed. But once we get to that point, that is certainly, we would have crossed the Rubicon, certainly crossed the Rubicon. Is that a red line? Almost certainly it's going to be a red line.
Well, I mean, well, if you force the issue, we'll be forced to tell you the truth. What is the truth? We will go to war. We will fight you. Tanungin ninyo si Esperon, tanungin ninyo si Lorenzana. Wala nang sabi nila na you seek. So we seek the help of America, a concerted effort of all the member states of the United Nations. Are they willing to fight? Because if they're willing to fight, we are. But kung ako lang, why would I do that?
File sila ng kaso, nanalo tayo. Yung papel, sa totoong buhay, between nations, yung papel, wala yan. Kung sino yung tigas, United States, Britain, pagka ginusto nilang ganyan, tayo, nanalo. Ngayon, pagdating ko, ang barko nandyan sa West Philippine Sea, China boat, ship, tayo wala na. Tapos sabi nila, itong papel na sa kaso nanalo tayo, ipursu mo. Pinursu ko. Wala nangyari. Sabi, actually, sa usapang bugoy, sabihin ko sa iyo, bigay mo sa akin, sabihin ko, ang ina papel lang yan. Itatapon ko yan sa wastebasket.